All right, what's up, security? This title of this video is how to pull chicks at work. All right, and it's pretty much self-explanatory how it's gonna go. So let's just get right into it. I told y'all I was gonna start getting more videos, and that's what's gonna happen. All right, so first thing first, I do not advise people to talk to females while you work, especially doing security. It's because sometimes, stuff go wrong in an employee handbook. It says no fraternizing with customers or employees. So that's rule number one. But knowing y'all, y'all gonna do it anyways. And this video is really for my fellas, because the females, y'all have no problem attracting dudes and can pull dudes anytime y'all want. So this goes out to all my fellas, because we all know y'all gonna do it anyway. Okay. 2, it all depends on your location, gentlemen. And it can't be at a super serious place. It has to be somewhere where it's a constant area with, a lot of females, club, grocery store, dispensaries, anywhere with a lot of people. So you can't just be trying to in a patrol car, pulling over, hey, stopping that, or at a super serious place, it's empty and you just going to find it. So it's not gonna work like that. All right, so it has to be where a lot of people at. All right, 3, and I'll say this is probably one of the most important things. It's all about your approach. And when I say this, the approach meaning as if you're armed, the approach definitely has to be a certain type of way, because you don't want to try to intimidate a person because you have a weapon on you and making it feel like she has to get your number. So it's about the approach. And I have a little method I call. Now, me personally, I don't talk to females at work. I learned my lesson. I never did, never will. But I know some guys need tips on how to do it, and that's what it is. So typically, I'm talking to my armed guards right now, because the unarmed guards are more typically the top flight guards, and typically get less respect, especially towards the females. You can be spoiled big all at once, but you typically get oh, you just playing. But pretty much with armed guards, people see that weapon with you, they know you pretty much qualified. They still take you somewhat serious, and you somewhat got police powers, but you don't. So this typically goes out to my armed guards, young, just getting into the game. All right, so it's all about your approach. And I'm gonna give an example. Let's just say you work in a grocery store, okay, and I have this method called the honey trap method. You know how you put honey out and flies come? All right, just for women. All right, so typically you stand them by a door or something, and you let the woman pass you, okay? Let her pass you. For example, if you wanted to introduce yourself, you say, hey, good morning. If she give you a signal, hey, you talk to her. Then if she don't, just say bye. But pretty much if you want to be something smooth, you want to say, let's say you're at the grocery store, she's, getting something to eat, and you be like, oh, hey, man, what you cooking us tonight? And, now she can reject you or she can accept you. You never know. So let's just say she do reject you. She be like, nah, I'm making this for my mom, and that's it. Okay, let her go. Bye. Leave it alone. You just walk off, say, oh, okay, have a good day. Now, if she do accept you, and she be like, what you want to eat? Then that's when you go, I like spaghetti. Ooh. And then you move into the 30-second elevator conversation. You know how you in the elevator for no longer than 30 seconds or 15 seconds? You want to keep the conversation that smooth, because remember, you got people looking at you, you got customers looking at you. You don't want no complaints. People with a whole security guard, he's talking to girls, he's not securing it. So you want to try to make it as fast as possible to get it. All right, get the number. And then you follow up with it later on. All right, so rule number 4, you always want to keep it groomed. Now remember, females they got like this fantasy with dudes in uniforms, okay? So your grooming has to be on point. Me, I'm not really groomed because, you know, I've been working so much. But, you know, I do got a little swag with you. Now, some people required to wear uniforms. Me, my company, they just want us tactical. So, to give you an example, this is how I'm kind of like dressed, you know, some kind of sex appeal. You know, shirt on, chain. Hey, trust me, I have no problem. Drop hip. Ooh, I see you. Trust me. Because one thing is, you know, you're going to attract a lot of people. You got to understand, you're a superstar. You're a neighborhood superstar. So you're going to attract a lot of people coming into the store, you know, from out of town, whatever, police, because they're going to be putting a word out. Girl, guess what? We got a security guard in here now. Or dudes, they going to be hating. Or you security in there? So remember, you always a hood, you know, the hood superstar, or wherever you at, you're going to be some type of superstar. So just remember that. But yeah, you want to go back to your sex appeal. You want to be smooth, calm, collective, not trying to show your gun, pull it out. Just, you know, have some little swag to you. And even if your uniform, just make sure you groom, you know, you talking smooth, and just most importantly, you want to get the number, and that's it. Now, number 5. That being said, you got the number. Let's say if you follow up with the chick, it's consequences to it. Because if it go wrong, guess what? You work in her neighborhood. That means she can come up there, mess your job up. She can bring people up there. She can call your company, all this other stuff. So it's always consequences. That's why I never talk to chicks, you know, at work, no matter how much. Because trust me, and trust this, you're going to get a lot of shooting signals, especially if you working with a lot of chicks. Typically, if they need armed guards, it's because there's a lot of females in there that don't feel safe. So you'll be working with females in your job and from there. Okay, I'm just being real with you fellas. That's why you see me, you know, dressed up like this, because hey, I'm just showing you what it is. All right. So, what we at, number 7? Number 7 is Number 7 is basically, you know, just don't go out looking for numbers. Always be in your job. Now, if you do want to approach, I'll give you another tip. All right, so say I call this the deer in the light method. If the girl looking around lost, you know, simply walk up to her, cool. You know, what you looking for? Because remember, you customer service. You armed customer service. You know, hey, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. I'm gonna show you this. Ooh, okay. Dang, so this what you gonna make us today? Ha ha. And if it go like that, it go like that. Finish that. Okay. And last but not least, before I get done with this video, is remember, it's always consequences. So I am not recommending y'all. I'm just only making this video because I know there's a lot of people out there, especially my male guards, pulling the females. Trust me, you got these nightclubs, you're gonna be pulling a lot of people. They're gonna be drunk all aboard you, man. When you party buses, clothing stores, any place that typically get a lot of flow of females, you're gonna be getting a lot of attention. So that being said, man, y'all be safe, be careful. Always think with this instead of that. All right, I made this video for y'all. If y'all got any questions, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 1K before the year over with. I don't need no Patreon. I don't need none of that. I just need to follow us so I can keep putting this information out for y'all guys. All right, man, y'all take care. Security, I'm out.